Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm up for doing another page in my altered book, my altered vintage book, The Secret Garden. So we've done a few pages, so it's coming along. This one and this one. There's videos for all these previous pages. So today I thought we would do this page and go just a little bit cute, today, and incorporate this image, this illustration, which is on the page already. And yeah, so I'll show you what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a couple of stamp sets by Colorado Craft Company. I have had these from my card making days. They're not that old, they're still readily available. It's Anita Jerome, and it's set AJ455 and AJ449, and we're going to use these little guys here and these little bunnies here. So we're going to stamp them onto a piece of the book paper that I took out from the book when we altered it, and yeah, and colour them and play around with the page with some rub-ons as well. These ones I've chosen because they kind of match the colours of what the bunnies are going to be. So these are 49 in Market, Vintage Artistry Everyday Essential rub-ons, and that's what we're going to use. Yeah, so let's get stamping. We'll just set the book aside for the moment, and I'm going to use my acrylic blocks, a VersaFine ink pad, and some Zig clean colour real brush pens to colour, and some of the book pages from the book to stamp on. So let's stamp. Can you hear that squeaking noise? That's Millie pulled out a toy, and she's a squeaky toy. So these cling stamps just pull off. I like these this idea, quite a lot of the stamps, so that if you're placing it, it's different for me because I'm going to be fussy cutting these out, so I don't need to know. But say you were going to stamp directly onto the page, you can play around, and the clear packaging shows you where you can put the stamp, which is quite cool. So, but we're going to stamp, colour, fussy cut. Fussy cut just means that you're cutting it out. I don't know why they added the word fussy to that. I think it might be that, do you know what, I'm not sure. I think fussy cut means that you leave the tiniest little border round, and just cutting out means that you're going right up to the edge. Oops, that came up there. I hope it doesn't. I'll just give that a second. And with old book pages, I always feel you've just got to give it a second for the ink just to seep into the book page. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, where are we going to put that? Let's just set that there for now. And we will stamp, so that's that set, and we will just take the other acrylic block and get out these two little bunnies and this one. So you get a little scene with this set as well. Very cute. And we'll just do exactly the same, ink it up, plenty ink, and just there. So I'm not going to use any water with these. These are all quite pale colours, so we don't need to use any water to water them down. And plus this isn't watercolour card or paper or anything, so the water might affect this old vintage paper. So so we'll just colour in the bunnies. This is oatmeal, and I'm going to just quickly go down the edges because I want to leave the tummy of the bunny white, well, uncoloured. It's not white, isn't it? It's a kind of creamy colour of the book. So just on the edges, just quickly, nothing precise, just a bit of a shuggle. We'll just do these ones while we're here. Just, can you see? Yeah, I'll try to keep my hand out the way so that you can see. So we want to leave their noses uncoloured and their tummies uncoloured, and maybe just a little less bit of colour on their back. And it just gives it a little bit of depth. Oh, I've got a tickly nose. There we are. This is beige, so it's slightly darker. I always do a little bit of on the side just to make sure. And all we're doing is using the very tip of the brush of the pen, which is a little brush actually, and just going just easily and quickly round the edges, and then round the edge up here, down his arm, and then back in with the paler one and just pull some of that colour round, but not right in to the bit that we haven't coloured. So we're just pulling it in, still leaving his tummy quite pale. Can you see? Maybe a little bit up here. Just leave the tummy, and then we'll add the darker to here. And it just gives it a little bit of shading. We don't need to pay particular attention to which side, or you know, if you were doing it properly and doing a proper painting or a proper colouring in for somebody's special card or something. But this is just a kind of arty altered book, and we don't need to be particular about where the sun's coming in and where the shadows are. And so this is a very pale pink, and we'll just give his ears and his nose just a little touch of pink. There we are. You can barely see it, but we know it's there. And just a little touch there on those. And there are two little leaves down here, and a little leaf there. And then this darker pink, we'll just do that little flower and that little flower. And I think, have I missed their feet? There we are, their paws, not their feet. There we are. So that's us all coloured in, ready to be fussy cut. So I have already, because you don't want to be sitting here watching me, more or less cut out. I've just a little bit to do there. And this doesn't need to be precise at all, because you're sticking it back on to book page, which means it just blends in with the book page that's already there. It's not like you're cutting out something white and you're sticking it on something. It doesn't need to be precise at all, because like I say, you're sticking it back onto a page that's the same as the page went a wee bit too close to the edge there, but that doesn't matter. And we'll just take these little main bits out. Be mindful of his whiskers. There we are. There. So we haven't done anything precise at all. Just move those little bits. We can use them for another day, for another project. Let's bring the book in and let's see what we're going to do with this page. And I was thinking that these bunnies could go here and these bunnies could go there, and then this little guy is going to be the one that's given her a bit of a fright. Can you see? I think that's good. I do. There we are. So, Hubby's put the telly on and he's got it up quite loud. I hope you can't hear that. Right, now let's decide what rub-ons we can do. Let's put, will we put some leaves? I think we'll put some leaves up there. You get a lolly stick with these for rubbing. And I'm just going to cut out. I think I'm going to have to go and tell him to turn that telly down. You know, and he knows because the door is closed and I've got my sign up on the door, it's stuck up with a bit of washi tape. It says on air. Now, about there I think. Yep. Now I should have something, just let's try this. That's better, so that we can rub. I remember rub-ons from years ago, but these ones are much better. You don't really need to rub that much. Just take our time and make sure we're at the edges, because if the edges are down, it pretty much means and then if you lift it slowly, you can tell. That bit's not going to go. I'm wondering if some of this book, because it's a vintage book, some of the page, there we are, and just give it a little light. Make sure it's all on. Oh, that's good. I want that to be in line. That's good. Let's see what else we can rub on. I think maybe this up here. And cut this out. I always cut out the one that I want, because otherwise you might get a bit rubbed on that you don't want, because they're quite close together. We take the backing off and then we can hold it and see. Yeah, there. There we are. Get our stick. So the sun has come out here again. After the other week where it was pouring with rain, thunder and lightning, we seem to be going back to a good spell. It's proper blue sky, sunny. quite warm. It's about 23 degrees today, I think, which is warm for us. But the only thing is, now are the wasps. The wasps are out in force. We were out yesterday for some shopping, some food messages, and well, I was sitting with the car window open and I had to move really fast to get the window closed, or this wee wasp would have been in. And it's Millie that we're concerned about, because what she does is this one's not, oh yeah, she bites at them. She wants to get them, and I'm like, oh my goodness, if she bites at that. There we are. I'm just going to abandon that wee tiny bit there. Oh, if she bites at that, she'll know all about it, because I think if you get stung in the mouth, you have to go to the vet. Right, now let's see, what are we going to do down here? I think maybe another, maybe this one here. Yeah, so I think if they get stung, then it's a trip to the vet, because it could all swell up in their throat. I remember getting stung once. I've only been stung the once. Oh, it was so sore, and it was on away on holiday. Now that was up that way on the book. I wonder if we can, should we put it that way, put it this? I think we will put it up and down the way. Put it there. Yes, away on holiday. We were in Italy, in Rome, for a long weekend. Beautiful place. Oh, we've been a few times, and I just can't wait to go back when everything's back to normal. And we had gone on a sightseeing to the Roman Forum. So we were up in this bit, in amongst all the ancient buildings, and we were looking down on the house of the Vestal Virgins, where all the statues of the ladies are all round where the building used to be. And I suddenly got this pain in my arm, like a needle going in. Oh, now that's lifting off that book page. Oh, I don't want that. That's the first it's done that. Oh no. And it's truly stuck on it too. I wonder if this book page is... Never mind, maybe I'll be lucky and my bunnies will be covering that. Yeah. Oh, that's a worry. I thought that they would all be fine. But I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Right. So yeah, oh my goodness, the pain that shot into my arm. And I turned and there was an Italian man standing beside me. And well, I don't think he had ever been yelled at, because I thought, because he had a cigarette, and I thought that he had, because it was quite a busy bit, because everybody was wanting to see the down into the house, where the house used to be. I was just trying to decide, if I want something over here, or am I not taking the chance of that happening again? But it hasn't happened before, so I think I'll just take this bit here. Oh, and well, and he's looking at me as if, what are you yabbering on about? And I thought it was his cigarette. Because everybody was quite close together. But then I looked down at my arm and I saw the wasp still hanging in. I was like, oh right, it was a wasp. Anyway, I don't think he understood what I was saying. I was like, oh sorry, it wasn't you. Right, I'm just going to do this one gentle and then try and lift it. So that's my tale of getting stung, and I just tell everybody I was stung. No, I was stung in the house of the Vestal Virgin. There's a saying. There's a sentence. Come on. I'm wondering if I should take it up from the other end. Yep, it's coming. There we are. That's okay. Yes, and that just gives them a little bit of something to ground onto. And I'm wondering if I should do those 3 little squares just as a little hot knot down the bottom there. I think I will. Fingers crossed. So we were out for our Sunday dinner. Oh, to a new place. I think I mentioned it in my Marguerite Miller video this week, because I filmed that on Sunday morning and we hadn't been yet. There. Oh, they worked well. Yeah, pleased with that. Right, we are. I think it's ready to be stuck. Or should we put a butterfly? I think we will. I think we'll do a butterfly. I think we'll do this one. Yeah, oh, and the veggies. Oh, it was just... I think here. And roast potatoes. Oh, roast potatoes. Oh my goodness. Best thing ever. And a Yorkshire pudding, a big homemade Yorkie, and chicken and a big tub of gravy. And it was a lovely day and we were sitting on the terrace and we thought, oh, you know, we could be away somewhere fancy. Just get the other edge. That's it. I think once you get a start, the butterfly's lovely, and I like the way you can tell it's not a sticker, it sticks right in, it sort of seeps into the page, if you know what I mean. Right, I think I'm going to leave all that like that because I have some words. Now, where are my words? I've lost the words in the melee over there at the side. So I've got some words that I want to choose. So I'm just going to stick the rabbits down for now, and we'll maybe put the words here, and then depending where the words are, we will add maybe another butterfly. So let's bring in our magazine and get carefully some glue stick onto this old book page because they're quite delicate. So I want it to be kind of lined up with what she's looking at. And I want the writing to be straight so that it looks, yeah, that's us. And this little fella. Is looking up at her and going, don't be scared. Don't be scared, it's only me and my mates. I know we weren't here in this book before, but we're here now. And this one's about here. Oh, yeah. What do you think? Right, so let's think. Let's see what we've got. I don't need this anymore. We've got voices soft and sweet. That's quite nice, isn't it? Reminds me of happiness. Every detail of their journey. That's quite a good one. Because it's as if they're going on a journey. To take me by surprise. That fits because she looks like she's been taken by surprise. So, and there's favourite tales, and this is a favourite tale. Right, so favourite tales and take me by surprise. Maybe I think here and here, the first thing I thought was the and favourite tales is quite good because that's as if, because it's like the bunnies have got tails as well. That doesn't really show up there. If we put it across the blank bit, then we'll know it's been added rather than just being part of the and this, I'm not sure about that there now. I think we'll cut it and we'll put it in that blank bit. Favourite tales to take me by surprise. That's better because you can see that there. I think I might need a little bit of glue. Yeah, so we would definitely go back there for Sunday lunch. So this is Tuesday. So tomorrow we're going to my sister-in-law's garden because it's going to be a nice day. And I think, I don't know what we'll do about the wasps. Maybe buy a candle or something, I don't know. I still feel like it's a wee bit... There's another one with the rub-ons. Yeah, I must have put more rub... Oh no, I painted a little bit. I wonder if we should add some paint, because it's still quite... Although there's not much on that one. I wonder... Is there enough? Is that enough? I don't want to overdo it. Do you know, I think I'm going to. Or do I want a little bit of washi somewhere? Maybe. Let's move the stamps. This might be quite good. I think we'll try a little bit of this. Ooh. Yeah, that's quite good. And another bit down here. Now that just makes a difference, just that little bit. I wonder if we could try a little black bit. Oh, I don't know what that is he's watching now. It sounds like hymns or something. I don't want it to be as if they're on the ground, but in the same hand I sort of do want it to be as if they're on the ground. No. No. I'm running out of fingers. No. Right, let's put that bit down. And let's see if we can get another slither. That's better. And just put it and that'll just make that writing stand out, maybe? No. No. I think here. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can get a similar bit for over here. Do you think this will tear any more? Oh, let's see if we can get an edge that's narrow off of this. Not long enough. And then an edge. That's better. Too thick, maybe? Too thick. Let's try and gisk it. I'm not sure. It's still too thick. I wouldn't normally cut washi, but I'm just going to see if I can get a slither. Oh no. Start it off and then tear it better. That might be better. And then we'll use this bit that was off that other bit for under this wee guy. There. Yeah, I think that does make a difference. I think that adds. Does it? Does it add or does it not? I think it does. I'm wondering if I should use my pencil and just add yes, that's fine. That just puts that into the page a wee bit. Good. So I'm calling it done. Thanks for sticking with me during my faffiness. all those bits of washi. Whoops. Now I wanted to move it up a wee bit anyway, so I might have to glue that bit down because I've touched it that much. It's probably not sticking anymore. Yeah, so that's us. Yeah, I like it actually. Oh dear. Right, come on. There. That's it. Okay. Secret garden. Yes. When you close it over and don't look at it for a minute and then open it, yes, I do like it. And I think it goes along with, I think especially, there's the other one that's, yes, this one and this one. Yes. Yes, it's got a nice feel and it matches nicely to this one. This one's a bit bolder and this one is very bold. But it is growing on me. Yeah, okay, I'm going. Thanks very much for joining me and take care. And if you've liked the video, a wee thumbs up would be brilliant and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.